Good morning, everybody. You hear that rooster? Yeah, he's been up for a few hours now. So it is our first full day here in Hawaii. Technically day 2 of the trip. And it is 5 a.m. local time here. We've been up for about an hour. So today we're going to head over to the Pearl Harbor area, and then tonight we have a luau that we're going to do. But we're going to start off this morning at the hotel's gym. Here we are over at Waikiki Beach. Beautiful morning, but cloudy, so we're not gonna see any good sunrise, which is fine. And we already have lots of surfers out there today. Beautiful morning here. It's interesting. It's not what I expected here. So see how they have the beaches, and then there's this break over here. So it's almost like you have these little beaches within it. It's very beach, not very much walking. But you can see the water is absolutely beautiful and clear. Won't get a good sunrise this morning because of the clouds, but it's all right. We're here for quite a few more days. It's nice you have Diamond Head this morning. Sun's finally coming up now. Good morning, day. I don't know, I guess this is day 2, even though it's our first day here. You see the sun rising behind us. We have Diamond Head right behind us. Yep. So, yeah, today we have a fun-packed day. And
we're just going to go to the USS Arizona, and then Missouri, and then the luau. And in between that, I have no idea.
Yep. And then what we're going to... So clear, you don't even have to go snorkeling. You just see the fish from up here. And here we are at this morning's walk destination, McDonald's. So here they have different breakfasts. So they have sausage, Portuguese sausage, rice, deluxe platter, which has the sausage and spam, or spam, rice, and eggs. Right, this is what it looks like. Got spam, Portuguese sausages, eggs, and rice. Inside of our little utensils and condiments, they have salt and pepper like normal, but they also give you some soy sauce. Our main focus of today is checking out Pearl Harbor. So unfortunately, starting yesterday, they no longer are really doing tours of the USS Arizona. We'll show you that anyways. But it was recommended by my stepdad to take a look at the USS Missouri anyways. So we got some tickets to that afterwards, after we check out this area. These are all of the historic sites here. So you have, of course, the National Memorial. Everyone thinks of this one with the USS Arizona, but like I said, that is not available today, which is fine. And then we are going to be going over to the Battleship Missouri Memorial, which is where they ended World War II. And a bunch of other stuff too. We'll see what we end up getting through today. So they did have a standby check-in for the USS Arizona, so we'll see if we can get there today. Just got on the boat. We're heading over. So you have the USS Arizona Memorial, which is where we're going to now. I can't believe we got on so fast and at all. And then this is the I keep giving an extra S in there. USS Missouri that we'll be going to later. There's also another marker over here, the USS Nevada. Here we are docking. See that oil? Oh. We're still at the Pearl Harbor Historic Site, and right here is where you will buy your tickets for the battleship Missouri. And we also need to take a shuttle over there, so we're trying to get that sorted out right now. Very easy to find the shuttle. So we're going to take this over to the battleship Missouri. Our final stop for this tour today is the battleship Missouri. We have a statue of Admiral Nimitz here. Alright, so we are here on the ship. You can see the USS Arizona site straight ahead. So we're not going to go and, do a whole tour of this thing on video, but just the interesting stuff we'll point out as we go along. So this is the surrender deck. This is where World War II was ended on this ship in Tokyo. And I am the wrong way. I gotta keep going. Hold on. The spot overlooks the beginning of World War II, commemorating the end of World War II. So they have a bunch of stuff here. When we came up before, there was so many tour groups, and we just waited and came back and there's nobody. So if you come here, just be patient. But here we have obviously a picture. Everyone's labeled who was here. And we have what the instrument of surrender looked like. And pictures of everyone signing it. Up here we have a plaque regarding the termination of World War II. American flag. See, now there's a tour group here, so we came at the perfect time. And some pictures from that day. Very cool. Very cool. I know it wasn't signed here, it was signed in Japan, but it's just really interesting to have, that they kept this ship right where World War II started to commemorate where it ended as well. This was a place that Brian wanted to go and take a look at, Don Quijote. So we went over to the one in Pearl City versus the one in Honolulu. Hoping it's going to be less busy, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll come out with some interesting stuff. So it's basically like a whole bunch of like Japanese foods and snacks and all kinds of crazy stuff. This is quite the interesting store, that's for sure. This is what we ended up getting, pretty much just a lot of coffee drinks. And then Brian likes these, the ones that have the little pop top, like the marble in them, and then some mochi. Finally made it to the 7-Eleven. We got the teriyaki spam musubi. Had to give this a try. Hey guys, so we are here at the Toa Luau up in the North Shore. It was insane getting here. It took us an hour and a half. And so basically we got here at like 5:40. It started at 5, but we really didn't miss anything because they were doing a bunch of like outside activities and stuff that weren't really of interest anyways. So it was really cute is when you got here, they did give you a lei, and then we had a drink ticket, and now we're getting ready to have some dinner. And so they started the show a little bit. I'm going to show you some short clips from the show, just so you can kind of see what it was like. This area that we're in is absolutely spectacular. One thing with this luau is because we had purchased this one, you do get access for 7 days to the Waimea Valley. So we may end up coming back and doing some hiking or taking a look at the beach on the North Shore, because that's where all the big waves are as well. So hope you enjoy some of the clips from our luau experience. In case you were wondering whether or not Brian is Asian, he had all the options to order more of. Look how pissed he is. He ordered more rice. Rice. Look at that. So we actually really like standing at these types of things, and as you can see, we have the stage right behind us. So if you happen to come here, you're watching this video, just get the cheapest seat, and then yeah, you can like stand with the rich people.